Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Brilliantly from Show&Action, and today we move into the B series, which is for the non-insulated terminals. What's up, guys? It is Brilliantly from Show&Action, and today we're moving on to the B series, which is for the non-insulated terminals. And for the B series, we had B and B1 jaws. So basically, before we started, I just want to give you a little bit information, which is B and B1 is for the non-insulated terminal and just the size matter. And today I will show you how to use the tools and how to crimp the terminals. So let's do it. Alright, let's get started. So now we started at our B jaws, which is the first jaws of the day. And as you can see here, it starts from 22 to 16, American wire gauge 16 to 14, 12 to 10, and 8. And today I'm going to show you 16 to 14, which is the second one. We're using the 1.5 mm square wire, and make sure your wire is suitable to fit into the jaws. And I'm going to show you. Use it. And before we start it, we have to strip. Took one of the terminals and see how long you need to strip. Using our cutter, and because it already stripped by someone, so I'm going to cut it off and show you guys how to strip again. Alright, like this long. Pull, and you do a little bit that it becomes thicker, so you are easy to put into the terminals. And now you put it again. Oh, it's a little bit too long here, so you're using a cutter to cut a little bit out. And you check it again. Yes, it fit into it. You check your tools, and it's on the second one. So before you're putting in, make sure you're putting in the middle, and you close a little bit to let your terminal sit into the jaws. So it's gonna be like this. After that, you put your wire inside and double check it. Yes, it's there, and you just squeeze the tools all the way to the bottom, and it is the result. And you do a little bit cool test, and the crimp has been success. Yep, so let's move on to the next jaws, which is B1. The B1 is pretty big. It's for the American wire gauge 6 and 4. And today I'm showing you the 6th one, so the top one, so 6 and 4. We're still using the same tools, which is 9 plus crimper. And make sure you prepare the right terminals and right wire. So the terminal is gonna be looks like this. The huge difference between the last one, which is 16 to 14. So yeah, it is a big gap. See? And also the wire. Look at the differences. Wow. And I'm just going to show you what it looks inside, so you can just put in there and crimp. But I'm going to do it on this side to show you guys how to crimp this thick wire. So again, before we start it, you have to check. So this long, you're using a cutter because this stripper doesn't have the right size to strip, so that's why I'm using a cutter. And use the cutter is gonna be a little bit dangerous, so be careful your hands. So you're not cut all over, you just only the skin, and you just slightly turn. And also you push a little bit into it and you turn. And check it. And yep, the strip has been success. And check it again with the terminals. It looks a little bit too long for me. So again, we're using these scissors to cut a little bit off, just a little bit. And then you check it again. Yes, it's inside. And now you took your tools, and we're using this one, the 6 American wire gauge. Place into the middle of the jaws like that. After that, slightly pull in. So sorry, I was having a phone call and I'm back. I'm going to show you. After you put your wire, your terminals inside the jaws, stuck in the middle like that, and let your tools close a little bit, and make sure everything is stable. Now you put your wire, the one I just did, gently putting inside like that. And once everything is okay, you squeeze your handle all the way to bottom because it is rigid, so it forces you to have the perfect crimp. Okay, like that. And it is our B1 die. Full test, very strong, and the crimp has been success. So this is B1 for the non-insulated terminals. I've been showing you about how to crimp the terminals and also the details before you crimp your tools. And next time, we are moving on to the C series, which is for the open barrel terminal. And for C series, we had 4 different jaws, so I think it's gonna be like split into 2 parts. And if you haven't seen my video on A jaws, which is for the insulated terminals, you can go and watch it. And if you haven't followed our Instagram or subscribe on YouTube, please do so. And Liquid Official will see you next time.